Janice Smalls Combs, the mother of Sean Diddy Combs, has come forward with a statement supporting her son, who is facing a sex trafficking indictment and over 100 allegations of sexual misconduct. Diddy, the hip-hop mogul and music producer, shares a deeply rooted and affectionate bond with his mother. Having raised him as a single mother in Mount Vernon, New York, Janice has previously said she instilled in Diddy the values of resilience, hard work, and ambition. Their close relationship has often been highlighted in various interviews and social media posts, where Diddy openly expresses his admiration for his mother, crediting her as his biggest inspiration and a guiding force during his rise to fame. Janice, 84, who released her statement through her lawyer, starts by saying, "I come to you today as a mother that is devastated and profoundly saddened by the allegations made against my son, Sean Combs. It is heartbreaking to see my son judged not for the truth, but for a narrative created out of lies." She continued, "To bear witness what seems to be like a public lynching of my son before he has had the opportunity to prove his innocence is a pain too unbearable to put into words." Janice had a brief stint in hospital earlier this summer during the beginning of her son's ongoing legal troubles, acknowledged that Diddy was not truthful regarding his violent actions towards Cassie Ventura. She pointed out that Diddy's swift resolution of Cassie's lawsuit made him susceptible to further lawsuits from others looking to exploit the situation for financial benefit, saying, "I am not here to portray my son as perfect because he is not. He has made mistakes in his past, as we all have. My son may not have been entirely truthful about certain things, such as denying he has ever gotten violent with an ex-girlfriend when the hotel surveillance showed otherwise. Sometimes the truth and a lie become so closely intertwined that it becomes terrifying to admit one part of the story, especially when that truth is outside the norm or is too complicated to be believed." Adding, "This is why I believe my son's civil legal team opted to settle the ex-girlfriend's lawsuit instead of contesting it until the end, resulting in a ricochet effect, as the federal government used this decision against my son by interpreting it as an admission of guilt." According to Janice, the public release of the 2016 video depicting Diddy's violent encounter with Cassie in May ignited a surge of unscrupulous individuals eager to take advantage of her son's difficult circumstances for profit, stating, "These lies thrown at him are motivated by those seeking a financial gain and not justice. These individuals saw how quickly my son's civil legal team settled his ex-girlfriend's lawsuit, so they believe they can receive a quick payday by falsely accusing my son." She continued the lengthy statement with, "It is important to recognize that none of us, regardless of our status, are immune to fear or mistakes. Not being entirely straightforward about one issue does not mean my son is guilty of the repulsive allegations and the grave charges leveled against him." Janice highlighted individuals from the past who were wrongfully accused and sentenced for crimes because of their reputations. Many individuals who were wrongfully convicted and later exonerated had their freedom taken from them not because they were guilty of the crimes they were accused of, but because they didn't fit the image of what this society considers to be a good person. History has showed us how individuals can be wrongfully convicted due to their past actions or mistakes. Janice expressed that she feels utterly devastated witnessing her son's loss of liberty, the harm done to his reputation, and the absence of public support, all before he has had a chance to present his side of the story. "The worst part of this ordeal is watching my beloved son be stripped of his dignity, not for what he did, but for what people choose to believe about him." Janice continued, "Watching the world make jokes and laugh at my son's life crumbling before our eyes is something I can never forget. It is truly agonizing to watch the world turn against my son so quickly and easily over lies and misconceptions, without ever hearing his side or affording him the opportunity to present his side." Janice concluded with, "Like every human being, my son deserves to have his day in court, to finally share his side, and to prove his innocence." Some people were, however, not very understanding as they took to social media to share their view of the statement, with one user saying, "She's a not my good boy type of mother." Another chimed in with, "Wonder why his closest friends have yet to put out a statement in his defense." And another who was in support of Janice said, "This is what a mother is supposed to do. Unconditional love." Impact Media TV, thanks for watching, and please don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell to be notified when we upload new videos. Have an opinion on this topic? Feel free to share it in the comments section below. Thanks.